Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday, July 22nd, 2022, and I think this is my first midweek devotion that I've done on my new phone. It's crazy. It has a really good definition. So this morning, I read Psalm 18, and I'm also working my way through 2nd Chronicles through my daily read through. So I'm reading through the Bible in a year, plus the Psalms would be 2 times. Now, 2nd Chronicles is very interesting because when you compare First and Second Chronicles to First and Second Kings, I compared the duration that it takes for the whole temple furnishings to be done, and to see the difference between the build-up in Second Chronicles versus the matter-of-factness of First Kings. First Kings and Second Kings, I think, are more focused on the wars and the battles, versus First and Second Chronicles are really more focused upon the temple and the practices of that faith that the ancient Israelites had. But in Second Chronicles 4, there it says that Solomon made a bronze altar 20 cubits long, 20 cubits wide, so 30 feet long and wide, and 10 cubits high, so 15 feet high. This is a pretty big item. He made the sea of cast metal, circular in shape, measuring 10 cubits from rim to rim, and 5 cubits high. So essentially, he makes something half the size, and it's a sea, spelled S-E-A. And this would be a giant bowl, so to say, made out of bronze. And then it states that in verse 4, the sea stood on 12 bowls, 3 facing north, 3 facing west, 3 facing south, and 3 facing east. The sea rested on top of them, and their hindquarters were toward the center. It was a handbreadth in thickness. And the rim was like the rim of a cup, like a lily blossom. It held 3,000 baths. Now, why does this matter, and how does this connect in with Psalm 18? And part of the reason why I want to do these midweek devotionals fairly often is to just give a little bit of historical background and connect items. When you read through especially the Psalms and the wisdom literature, and you read through the prophets, you'll see that water and the sea don't necessarily get a good reputation. In fact, they are the picture of chaos. They are the picture of disorder. If you look at how Genesis really lays out the sea as well, it's this picture of disorder. And you see in Psalm 18, which is a psalm, read it all. It's a long psalm. It's 50 verses about the Lord's rescue, the Lord being a warrior, the Lord's defense of his people. It says, he reached down from on high and took hold of me. He drew me out of deep waters and rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who are too strong for me. So inside of the temple, the Lord is reminding his people with this picture of the big sea being there in front of the altar, basically showing the Lord's dominance over it. Because inside of a temple, and a lot of other ancient Near Eastern cultures, the gods, the idols that you conquered, you would take them and you'd bring them and you'd put them in front of the altar of your Lord, or the image of your Lord, your God, inside of the temple, to show them as being subservient or under, or being lesser than, is actually kind of the nickname God napping. So this bronze sea was a demonstration to God's people that he was Lord over the realm of chaos, disorder, frustration, pain, and we need this. We need this reminder. If you are a follower of the Lord, nothing is too big for him to overcome. Even the very picture of chaos, which would have been the sea, he was over. So if you're just logging in now, I'm going to post this. Watch the whole thing in its entirety. The Lord is big, he is great, and he's over the chaos. And so he is the rescuer. Read all of Psalm 18 on your own, and it's a just really powerful psalm. All right, have a great day.